Well, it is that time of the day, and welcome to Legit FM 106.5. My name is Ashley Kendi Marcelina, and this is the Morning Bazaar Show where we talk about everything and anything that you need to know about your body. For this week's episode, we are still on the topic of sexual reproductive health, and we had a chance to actually talk to a few students, and this is what they had to say in regards to what they think or what they know in regards to sexual and reproductive health. What do you understand by the term sexual reproductive health?
Sexual education, I would term it as the assertiveness or the training we get from our teachers or our peers or the counselors from our schools, from our churches, to all these places, seminars and workshops. It entails mostly how we care for ourselves, how we abstain from it, and how we can deal with it. What are these diseases? Where do we get them, and how do we deal with them, or how do we abstain from them? Okay? Yeah, so for me, I believe it's from the syllabus, from the counselors. They tell us this type of disease goes from symptoms to effects. For education, I think for me, it's more of syllabuses.
How do you ensure that you maintain your sexual health as a student in the university?
Abstinence is the key. Yes, it's possible to abstain, but if you cannot, I believe there are free condoms provided. You can definitely have do tests, especially at this moment. Technology has allowed us to have self-testing kits, so I think that goes, because HIV is the most feared disease, sexually transmitted disease, right? For the rest, I think there are no proper ways to mitigate it, so unless you just abstain or use condoms. That is what I would say. Yeah.
What do you understand by the term sexual reproductive health?
Contracted this sexually transmitted disease about 2 years ago, and until now I'm still not clean from it. Well, I got it through my partner back then. We used to have sexual relations, of course, but it was quite different because we were both healthy. I remember we tested for the STIs and HIV, and I still don't understand how I got the STIs. But from the explanation from the doctor, I can now understand better. So I got pelvic inflammatory sexually transmitted disease. And this is the kind of STI where you just get cramps, you get abdominal pains, change in your menstrual cycle. You will think it's just hormonal imbalance, but actually it's not. It's a bacteria that has traveled from your birth canal, vagina, to your fallopian tubes, then to your uterus. That's why you have all those pain in one place, and you will think it's menstrual cramps. So how did I come to know about it? I knew about it after like 6 months of contracting it, because I thought it was just terrible cramps, abdominal pains. Well, when I went to the doctor to visit the doctor, he told me I am very lucky that I came to the hospital, because if I could have stayed any longer, it could have been a serious case. But I thank God that I went to the doctor. He told me that for the male, they are carriers, but for females, they are more of the people who are affected, because no man can get cramping in uterus because they don't have uterus. Yeah, that's how I contracted, and it has taken time with antibiotics to get rid of them. Yeah, that's my story.
Well, that's all that we had for you today here at the Morning Bazaar. And as you've heard, it is actually important and very possible to maintain your sexual and reproductive health. My name is Ashley Kendi Marcelina, and always remember to keep it Legit FM 106.5.